Every day hustle like William, I'm charging the chicken just for the verse. Yeah. I get in that kitchen, I could go to work, I go berserk. Yeah.
All right, America, welcome to a new edition of the Real Spill Podcast. I'm your boy Floyd, man. Hey, we got a banger, but before we get into it, you know I got to introduce my crew. I'm going to start with light skin first this time. That's my boy No Kid representing Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey, what's up, baby?
My man Will.
What it do, Real Spill?
He's a Florida nigga such as myself. Don't forget the main event on the end over there.
Yo, y'all know what it is.
Another Florida nigga. And then don't forget Mr. For Show himself.
What's up? 561 in the house.
Another Florida nigga.
Yeah, 6 ace in your face, bitch.
We infiltrated. Look, America, we got a good one today, and this one's gonna be a little controversial. Look, we're talking about body count. Again, I'm hoping that my castmates are gonna be 100% with me, because you know I am the one that's a little more loose. Yeah. So I'll probably be giving some information.
Let me say loose.
What? Hey, Cam, open? What you want me to say?
What say?
Does that sound good? I don't want to say honest, because y'all not dishonest.
No.
But I'm probably going to say stuff a little deeper than the rest of y'all, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. So we're going to jump right into it, man. We're going to jump right into it. I need to know, does it even matter? Let's start from the giddy up. Does it even matter? And you can tell me if it did matter and now it doesn't matter, but is the number even relevant to anybody? Shay, go ahead.
The number definitely does matter. On the female side, from a guy's point of view.
Just you. Don't mention no one. Just you. That's yours.
To me, it doesn't matter.
No, just your count. I ain't talking about a woman and how many dicks she got, how many pussies you got.
I mean, when I was younger, it definitely mattered, because we was taught, conquer every motherfucker. Go get them.
I'm a meet and beat kind of person.
You know, hey, we just looked up to the older generation, and they used to tell us, hey, you get a number? What you trying to do?
Yeah.
You get what? That's what it was taught to us like that.
Yeah.
So the more you got, the better it looked for you. Oh, just hey, being real.
All right.
The more you got, man.
All right. Cuz?
For me, it don't matter. It never did matter to me. I didn't care about numbers or anything like that. It just
You just having a good time.
having a good time. I jumped off the porch early, and again, it wasn't not forced or anything nothing like that. It was just a mutual thing between me and her. We was dating, and we decided to do it, and then
You just decided over and over and over with different people.
well, but depending on the person though, because when you're popular in school,
It's gonna happen.
it's gonna happen because
Mhm.
all the girls talk, all the guys talk, and they wanna, everybody. If you think about middle school, high school, everybody done touch pretty much everybody. Ain't nothing off limits.
That's true.
You dig?
I
So
always say girls like to play innocent.
Yeah.
And shy, not to get on the girl side, but majority of my experiences, we went in no relationships.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Now, when you early,
Never really are.
But when it's
But I'm just saying, they'll act like, yeah, like they'll, on the flip side of that, they'll act like you got to be together.
Mm-hmm.
see my situation different because my two older brothers was in the street, so they never had the conversation with me about the body count or anything. And then my mom and dad was married. My mom is the only person my dad ever been with. So the conversation of, even from my dad, like my dad got a lot of kids because he had kids before my mom, and my dad was a dude. He was that dude, right? But me and my dad never had a conversation about like body count and going out there and doing it and all this other stuff. It's just,
That's another one.
you feel me? Like, so my situation a little different from a lot of other people.
Here's the thing, cause my blood cousin. So we have relatives in common.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so got put on by one of our cousins. A simple question. Matter of fact, two brothers. At my brother's 15th birthday party, she just asked me about some things. And I had been off the porch, but I you know, that was a splash in the pan. And I'm like 12, 13 years old, and them boys asking real questions.
Putting pressure on me.
Oh, bro, look here. I felt lame as fuck. Because the answers was no, I ain't never did that. But the minute I got an opportunity,
Tried it.
they're doing it all.
So I did have that moment. I was at Bootman and Zara's house.
Bootman.
It was me, Bootman, Zara's. There was a few other dudes, John Jackson, white boy. What's white boy? Jimmy was over there. So they put a flick in. And this the first time I ever seen her. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what that is, man. And they started asking me questions and talking about, sex and all. I'm like, bitch, I don't know what they are talking about. They got 2 holes. I'm like, I ain't know they had 2 holes. So my first introduction to the conversation was at my homeboy house.
Yeah.
Talking about it, and they asking me questions like, man, I'm green. I don't know none of this. What y'all talking about?
Yeah.
But it wasn't too much longer after that I did. You know what I'm saying? But that's when I first got introduced to, like, talking about sex. My dad didn't have that conversation with me either, though.
Yeah.
My dad didn't have me or show me how to condom, none of that.
My brother made me
Conversation.
because I called him doing it, so he made me do it. I was 7 years old. Again, I'm 7 years. I was 7 years.
You 7 years old, fuck.
I was 7 years old. If my mama wasn't gone, she'd tell you, Hutchie, nah, bro, something came out.
Your first nut is 7 years old?
Yeah, peeing on people, R. Kelly.
Hey, you say that nigga pissed on you. Well, you gotta get out the nut. Boy, that boy get molested. That boy got molested. That nigga ain't know what 7 years old. You know.
Boy got raped, man.
My cousin a sexual assault advocate, bitch. No, the sexual assault, you a victim. Don't even know it.
If my mama was here, she'd tell you, because I told shit. I went straight in the house and told her. Oh,
Bust on the leg. She done bust on her thigh. What was I there like? Meaning me? Yeah. So with me, man.
Oh, dog, too. Straight out the gate.
With me, it was my uncle. My uncle.
Oh, shit.
Rest in peace, my uncle Joking. He had a chick that came over, whatever. She kind of liked me, whatever, whatnot. And then he kind of put me on. He was like, nephew, come here. And I went in there. And he had kind of like broke everything down for me. Like, hey, you gonna put this on, you gonna do this, you feel something, like, pull out. You know what I'm saying? I think at that time I was 14 when I first had my piece. And that was all because my uncle, because, chick, whatever, was hot jocking me. She was his age, and he was like, shit, you want to fuck my nephew? I got you.
Damn. Jeez.
Just like that.
Mama,
like that. That's
cute.
when the body count started. After that, it's like, get your first little piece.
It's
Over that, you just keep going. And like you said, you're around the crew telling you, you might gotta hit this, gotta hit that, gotta do this, gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Not realizing like you just going through different souls at the same time.
Yeah. Go ahead, Will.
We jumped off at about 13, 14. Yeah.
So all this was just me.
Yeah.
On peer pressure or just
Oh, it just happened. Over, you know what I mean? With somebody, we go together type shit. And it just happened. And after
But
that,
at that age, though, your nuts drop and you start having wet dreams. You waking up hard. Like, this full disclosure for those who don't know, for people that don't understand, like, when you get 12, 13, 14, you waking up, you going to have wet dreams. You going to blue balls. We call it blue balls because the blood from your system go out to your balls and it hurts. And when you can't release that pressure. So as a 12, 13-year-old, you don't know how to release. You don't know that.
no.
So we don't know about jacking off and doing all these other things to release that pressure. So we walk around with it and like, damn, my nuts hurt. Like, so I'm experiencing that with my son at this age. He's 14. And so now I had to have that conversation with him, like, bro, we gotta release that.
That's how we break the cycle though.
Right.
Cause
having a conversation.
Young black men, including myself, did not have that conversation with nobody. It's not had. It's
I had plenty of conversations.
no, like I'm talking about from your parents.
Yeah.
My mama.
I forgot your.
My mom.
You.
Mama was the realest goddamn person on the planet.
Yeah, my mama was a Bible pusher. And
My mama used to bring condoms to the house.
just like the water boy said, mama said, that's the devil. The devil, my mama, what? Yeah, okay. Mary ain't play no game.
So LeMay she told my grandma, my grandma raised me. She used to tell my grandma, all your kids with one had babies out of wedlock. So what you think they finna do? They boys. And so my mama made sure that we had condoms. I never forget, she make sure you wear your condoms. That's how she said. And it just stuck with me. So Mom Dukes was always giving me the game.
But yet you went wrong at 7.
But that was before she started letting me the game.
You messed up with you.
She didn't know that I was even thinking about being out here jumping on people 107. Yeah, I went and straight snitch. I ain't gonna lie. I snitched. She did.
At 7, you go.
7 years old. Hey, bro, something came out. What you talking about? When it come out, you guys go talk to somebody. It had never happened before. Dog, whatever it was. Hey. Something came out of them.
Boy, that boy crazy.
Yeah. All right, so where do you think the obsession comes from? And further, is it a measure of self-worth to a young man?
It is. And it comes from society. You look at TV shows like back in the day, the Mac, Pimps, and all that went away. Bro, AIDS. Oh,
I wasn't born in the 70s.
okay, so you want me to go with Shaft or somebody like that?
I definitely shafted. I need on shaft. Samuel L. Jackson was shafted.
but he had swag and the women wanted him. They were throwing it at him, weren't they?
Yeah.
Okay then. Like,
Yeah.
Society says it's okay to have, for a man to have a high body count. Some women don't even want a dude that don't have one body count.
And look, I really do believe that, like you said, there is a double standard behind it, right? So we have this drive to get our number up, right? Whether it be because you watching porn and you want to do what they doing. For me, my partners, we was all lying on our dick probably, but my partners was saying they was doing it, right? And so if you don't got a story to put in on the basketball court, so now you got to go try to find yourself one. And a lot of them niggas end up with kids behind that, right? But you make that push and you looking at it on the other end, the woman's side of it. If a woman was doing the same thing that you was doing, what does that look like?
One bothers me now. One bothers me now. I don't judge nobody because at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong answer. It's sexuality at the end of the day.
It is.
And if you be with somebody, then you be with somebody. Like, personally, I rather have somebody experienced anyway. I don't want to teach a bitch shit.
Yeah.
Like, I need you to come already right, ready to go. But again, that come to having somebody that you evenly yoked with, because you have to find somebody that you sexually compatible with too as well, and like kind of the same things you like, or willing to try different things as well too. So body count for a female, I understand the double standard out there, but man, don't care. I don't care how many motherfuckers. As long as you got a good bill of health, clean bill of health, we straight. I ain't tripping.
I truly believe it also go back to the beginning of the time where they say be fruitful and multiply. Like this animalistic drive was inserted into all men.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We see it in women nowadays, but but all men, we have this thing that it don't turn off.
Never.
You can suppress it.
You can suppress.
You can suppress it, and for some people, it's real hard to suppress. But it it never goes away. You know what I'm saying? You can have 100 women out here, one man can impregnate
100 of them.
100 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's what I think a lot of it come from as well. So I think some of it's just in us.
Bro, I agree with you, bro. Like it when you're young, it's insatiable, right? Like you can't determine it. You know, you having those. I've never had a wet dream, and I've only had blue balls one time that I know for sure. That's
So you never had a wet dream.
never, not one time, brother. Not one goddamn time.
Can't believe this nerd. This nigga say this.
Right.
Good.
Hey, bro,
Nigga say he never had it.
there's a few things that I've never done that people be like, nah, different. But like I said, I think that you go through things like that and you have these experiences, and again, you look at your female counterpart, right? And we already know that when you get to a certain age, they looking for a dude that look like he know what he doing. Let's not say that he does. Hey, you look like you got a Letterman's jacket, nigga can fuck. That nigga on the football team, basketball team, he doing anything other than fucking dance and choir. That nigga fucking. That's just the way that they look at it, right? And that gives you, like you said, because that gives that level of attractiveness, and that's how your number gonna jump up. When I got the FAMU, bro, I went fucking nuts. Because all of a sudden now I'm meeting women that's not just from South Florida. I'm meeting women from fucking Chicago. I'm meeting women from Indiana. I'm meeting women from California, Detroit.
Yeah.
And they ain't never seen a Florida nigga.
Yeah.
Especially a Florida nigga like me. I'm out here juking, bitch. They don't know what to do. 6'5" moving like I was moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. The numbers came quick.
Yeah.
And for me, and I'm going to segue into why do you think you pushed for your number? For me, I got a really good number if you ask me. But I really look at it now at 44, bro, and it's truly pointless. So I went through phases on it, kind of like how they say women got the whole phase.
No.
Like I wasn't nerdy in high school, but you know, I was in, you know, Future Business Leaders of America and shit like that, and then I started playing football.
Yeah.
Right? So I was hanging out with motherfuckers, but I wasn't the nigga they was checking for because I ain't have muscles at the time and all that good stuff. So when I got on, I was killing everything. If I knew you from middle school or high school and you didn't give me no play, I was slutting your ass out. Just as soon as you say, hey, Floyd, how you doing? I'm talking to your panties.
Yeah.
Every word is to your panties. Exactly. That's one of the things I'm concerned about. So I'm saying
That's a
thing.
That's a South Florida phase. Fucking or what?
Fucking or what?
Educate y'all on the South Florida shit in the building.
Yeah.
Fucking or what? Got time to be
Fight.
tall wrestling.
Like, right.
Fighting, we just
Fight a hitchhike, bitch.
What we doing? Fucking or what?
Fucking or what, Miss Lady? Okay, ball game. Hey, excuse me, Miss Lady. What was the fuck ball game? Let's go.
Hey, bro, it really was like that, man. And then when I got a little bit older, a little bit more experience, that's when KD came around. And when KD came around, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to leave you on the side of the bed slobbing, bitch, every motherfucking time. Every woman I met, what KD stand for? King Dingaling, goddamn. What's that? Swear to God, I had a belt buckle, cuz. Had a belt buckle.
I ain't never seen it.
My name ain't Kevin Durant, bitch. King Dingaling, bitch. I can show you, better not tell you. That's where I was, bro. Again, America, I told you I was gonna be 100%. I'm retired, so don't DM me asking about KD and where he went. He's retired. But for a long time, KD was running, right? And then you get, like you said, you get older, and I realized that more than half of them motherfuckers that's on that list, bro,
Don't mean shit.
don't mean a goddamn thing, bro. No value to my life.
Yep.
In the moment, they did.
Long-lasting value.
I think another thing that drives that number is
In the moment.
the women drive it because they're attracted to it.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. Like, when they see, dang, he got a line of hoes behind him, they're intrigued.
Yeah.
What can I do to get in that line? Or what can I do to get his attention to take him away from that line?
Yeah.
But that ain't gonna never get us away from the line. But
They love the challenge.
they love
gonna-
the challenge.
They want to skip the line.
They want to skip.
Come on in. Hey, I love you, habitual line steppers. Thank you. I appreciate you. We appreciate you because
Wholeheartedly.
a lot of habitual line steppers that I had the pleasure of
Pleasure.
yes.
Habitual line
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah. I mean,
So at the same token too, some of them want to try to take you from that person you're with.
Yep.
And that'd be the biggest challenge, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel like that you should be theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
when you in a closed environment, like when we was growing up, middle school, high school, that's when that whole competition thing was. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like they would like this girl be with you, and then somebody else will go try to be with you, spread rumors about her, come tell you,
Yeah.
you know, she like such. Then you break up with her, then now you with her, and then you know what I mean. So everybody try to do whatever to try to scheme to get what they want. Everybody, but that's the way of the world.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They ain't gonna want the shot that.
No.
Let me tell you something.
Nope.
No,
I got the FAMU. I had a young lady, bro, that I used to hear her cousin, and we went to school together, and she was like, "Oh, such and such was saying that it was this, and the third. I gotta have some of it. Come on down here, then.
Yeah.
Come on down there." And I obliged her.
she ain't nothing that fortunate though, cause
Mo got something to talk about, bro. When I put that,
yeah, I know, but see the conversation that women had with me from the time I started, they would like to keep it close neck because they
Yep.
didn't want to tell because they didn't want nobody else getting what they got.
Yeah.
now see, that happened to me later.
That's what they said.
It's
but
called hoarding the dick.
Oh no, cause think about it, bro. I never mess with anybody's friends,
yeah.
but that was a rule of mine too. But nobody's friends never came to me and tried me because they would tell me like, "Nah, nigga, I ain't telling no." Cause I would ask like, "Do you be telling your friend talk about it?" Like, "No, nigga, I ain't not this right here. Oh, I ain't telling this."
That happened later one night.
They want to keep it secret.
Right.
But that happened, like I said, that. So if you're in a relationship, so like I've had, not necessarily girlfriends, but you know somebody that I'm, you know, kind of my main squeeze or whatever. Yeah, they not gonna say that. But I had a young lady that had a conversation. You know, Eric, my best friend is complete opposite of me, bro. He come from homecoming. We go to visit the little girl that he was dealing with, and they start talking. Well, Floyd like this and Eric like that. Like, how y'all friends? And my other partner went to talking about some stuff that I used to do in a lot of their. Young lady cussed me out, told me I was disgusting. I wasn't tripping because at the time I wasn't into dark skinned women with short hair, so it really didn't matter to me. So I cussed her back out, man. Fuck you, bitch. But what happened was that shit intrigued her, and then she put her pussy on the line because she wanted to say that, okay, well, I'm gonna expose this dude because it can't be what they say. I didn't say shit, but what they say it is. So she put it on the line. She was in my health class, bro. The lady say, "Hey, could you help me out?" Yeah, I'm a good student, so cool. I come to her house, we get in there, she tell me what the play is. Well, look, I really want that meat. I give her the meat. I give her the meat. I gave it. You know, I gave it to you good. I gave her the meat. When I leave her house, bro, 7 of her friends are in the living room because they was waiting to embarrass me.
To the report.
But what happened was I had her like, that's just hey, yeah, bro, slobbing on the side of the bed.
Yeah.
What?
You said what?
What?
I
100% did. Hey, bro, I'm all 3 phases. Whatever the top 3 things a female want, I got.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna ask you because I know your answer, but I want you to share with the world.
Okay.
Does a female's body count affect relationships?
Yes.
In what way?
I mean, a lot of ways. Like if you with a female and let's say you go to a high school reunion or whatever and everybody start laughing you know, I'm laughing. He's like, trying to figure out, like, what the fuck am I laughing about? And then somebody just, you know, random dudes just come on and say, you know, y'all drinking or whatever. And he's like, hey, man, you know, your girl used to be goddamn my old strawberry. Everybody ran through. Everybody ran through. Everybody ran through. So, yeah, female body count. Plus, yeah, it's just.
But why? Hold on. I gotta
walk up to you and just.
But I gotta challenge that.
Why everybody laughing? Why everybody laughing at her? She ain't gonna tell you the truth.
So would it affect you though?
Yeah, you affect me.
Why?
What? All them goddamn dicks spinning? Nah, man.
What? The dick's gonna be there whether you know or not.
Yeah, but nah, you don't have to. Yeah.
You know them people.
No, no people.
Then why you kill?
Hey, shit, cause I don't want no chick been around the way. That whole blocking back up. I don't give a fuck how experienced she is. I don't want that. That's just me.
I respect that. I told you I had a partner that wanted to meet his wife's high school friends and wanted to ask just that question.
That's
How
crazy.
was he in high school? For the life.
That's crazy, bro.
Why would it matter? I don't want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it is what it is when they did that. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I just don't want a female that been around more than me.
But if that was 20 some odd years ago, what difference?
That shit ain't gone.
Should have reinvented herself.
My nigga, trust me, a train can be ran back on her again.
But it's your old lady, so
Yeah, I get it. So we break up. She want train ran on her. She can do it again. Nah, I don't want that. I don't want no woman.
So this is where we come to
Wait a minute, cause I'm sorry.
your age.
I don't want a woman that with a high body count on.
Yeah, bro. Well, so the low body count women is eating ass. I think you got to get some experience to eat ass.
No, that's terrible.
Well, he's just saying his woman. Just because he been out there with her, don't mean that's his woman.
Oh, okay.
You know, they right.
Okay, I misunderstood. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
All right, so it matters to you. Will, does it matter to you?
It don't matter at all.
Right on.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think stages of it matters. Age. Younger me. Did it matter? Hell no, because we looked at that as an easy target. You know what I mean? When you was younger, we know she finna fuck. Get her. Right? Older, starting a family, starting a life together. Yeah, it matters.
Yeah. But if at that stage, she probably ain't out there like that.
Well,
You feel what I'm saying?
some of them are.
some of them still are, but some of them carry them.
Nigga, we was out there, man. So that's the double fucking standard, bro. Like, listen, Dad. I'm the one.
It is a double
I'm
standard.
getting to you all uncut. This main event, man. Listen here. I don't live in a double standard. We don't live in a double standard world. Fuck the double standard. Like, at the end of the day, men do whatever they're supposed to do and it's supposed to be accepted and it's okay because society said it because there's a primal instinct and all the other bullshit. Women ain't no motherfucking different, man. So therefore, if a motherfucker ain't gonna judge us, I ain't judging them.
Yeah.
That's just me. You feel me? I'm not saying nothing with my other cast members, bro. They can feel how they feel, but I'm just saying, like, we have to get out of the narrative of putting people in a box and judging people. I ain't judging nobody, man. Fuck that. Like, you did what you did. I don't give a fuck if you
I ain't judging. I'm just saying, again, if I'm finna say I do to you, bitch, you ain't finna have 20, 35, 40 bodies on it.
Let me give the most extreme case.
35, 40 bodies.
Everybody's different.
So that lady, that lady that hit a Honda in a day, she hit a Honda.
Mm-hmm.
You okay with it?
Would you be okay with her coming home and you being 101?
You smash.
The context is it takes a period of time for you to get to you being in a relationship with somebody being married, right? Yeah. So your past transgressions don't go into the relationship and all of that. You feel me? Like when you cut that off, bro, like it is what it is at that point. If it's just me and you, it's you.
This then.
Oh God.
You dating a former porn star.
Mm-hmm.
You could you marry her?
Depends on
And she ain't been in the porn industry for 5 years.
depends on if me and her like this. Again, that's why I said the two hardest things in this world It's finding your life partner and raising kids. So
this now, y'all like this?
yeah, I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
You ain't tripping?
Man, no.
So let me ask you.
Because that mean you care about what the people think. I don't care. I'm a person that's all my mind is my mind.
Reggie Bush.
You got strong.
So you Reggie Bush.
I be
Reggie
Reggie.
Bushing?
I be Reggie.
You Reggie Bush and straight off from Ray J Dick. You Reggie Bushing it.
But Reggie Bush only did it because he wanted to knock it down. But in that world, so that's a fictitious world. We're not even talking about reality. In that world, all of them sleep with everybody. So that ain't even
What about the girl Joy that's with Trayvon Diggs and that was with all the mother folk? What about someone like her?
But that's what I'm saying though.
And they're recycling.
That's no different from being in high school.
Yeah.
Celebrities, they all is one pool. No different from at high school. It's one pool. It's a big high school. It's just one big pool of all everybody circling around with everybody.
Yeah.
That's it. Because everybody in high school don't fuck everybody, bro. It ain't no fucking different. So that same person in high school you gonna judge 20 fucking years later?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man. Like, because within that 20 year time, my friend, I could tell you I done did way more shit in my 4 years in high school than I did 20 years after that.
Oh no.
I did. I'm just being dead ass. You see what I'm saying? So again, if I take my old, think about what he just said. If I take my old lady back to fucking her high school reunion and they was like, oh, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, don't do it.
20 years ago.
You know how much shit I did in 20 plus years?
Yeah.
You think I'm finna judge her on some shit she did as an adolescent?
I agree with that.
Get the fuck out. I ain't doing that.
I agree.
I ain't judging nobody on that.
I agree with going back that far. If there's some time in between, like if we just graduated college and all of a sudden one of your partners be like, "Hey, bro, I want to show you this tape," and it's your old lady, that would be a little different for me probably. If it's within a shorter amount of time, like I say, so you give someone an opportunity to become different.
I think my main thing is I just don't judge nobody, and there's somebody for everybody, right?
Right.
Some people wouldn't mind. You wouldn't mind. Again, not saying I wouldn't mind like fresh off the shit and somebody like a porn star. Like, again, y'all go to the extreme with it, but talking about regular people, a regular person that they're sexually active and highly sexually active. Okay.
Oh, let me give you this.
Okay.
Let's get off. We even asking the number. That's the real.
I've never asked them on the number. I've never asked the number because it's irrelevant.
Right.
Yeah.
It's irrelevant. Now, when I was in college,
I think younger we asked.
when I was in college, like we stacked up numbers just because it wasn't one of those. I want to see if you're a hoe or anything like that. We was just having a regular old conversation, just as two people talking.
Bro,
Only time,
girl, how many?
Yeah.
the only time I'm gonna inquire if the shit poop. If it ain't good,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, hey, so
Cool, man.
If it drags out,
yeah, Brit,
that was if it's
Basura, bro. Basura.
I need a goddamn resume. You need some reference.
because I need old girl. I need superhead every time. If I ain't got her,
you just so freaky ass nigga. That's
I am.
That's why you.
But that's what
I
I'm
read that boy, he that nigga.
That's why I don't care.
That nigga-
I need that. You know what I mean? If it ain't that, I'm trying to be super.
But
I mean, there was a lot of people between
super
and that.
yeah.
I went straight to Korean.
What I need, Korean. Yeah. Y'all find somebody eating Leo with.
Old Duck Figler over here.
I love my wife. Thank you. I got my bitch. I ain't tripping. This is game one of that.
Hey.
Game one of that.
Eat you yoke, man.
I even Leo. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, same.
So that's why I don't judge nobody, bro. Like, and my old lady ain't got no. She already told me her body count. That shit, I count on one hand, really. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, but I didn't ask that. She willfully told her because she was always a person that liked to be in a relationship, and she been in a long term relationship throughout her whole life. So it is what it is. You dig? But that didn't sway my decision on me marrying her, being with her, because she only been with amount of few. Is what we compatible on all these different levels. You dig?
I think it still matters.
I think, ain't nothing wrong with it being matter. But I see me,
It's just like a woman can only get pregnant once.
Yeah.
A man can spread the seed all through this motherfucker. other times. They ain't made to have that many partners like that.
So watch this though. Let me throw a curveball at you. So a dude who got 10 kids, what they say about him?
Feel home.
No. Why?
But that's just the standard.
Man, listen, bro. Let me tell you something let me tell you something that a lot of people don't know about me, right? I forget what year it was, but it was a year that I had 6 girls pregnant at the same time.
You was a dirty ass nigga.
Hold on, but watch this though. Don't know, man. That's little, but I ain't got them 6 kids. You know, I got the abortions and all that. But what I'm saying is,
What don't say the A word on?
yeah, I did. Yeah, I believe in it.
Yeah. Yeah, what it is.
I'm on it. I'm gonna dry it out of everything. Yeah, all that. Well,
I don't believe in them brothers.
what?
Yeah, how many?
I had 6
Stop lying.
at the same time.
Stop lying, bro.
No bullshit. I don't lie my dick. I'm dead ass serious. Like, so
You were busting just like bam, 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 bam.
yeah, I was in 6 different relationships. No, bro, I'm just, but because you gotta think about it. So I'm a
What you want to spread Joseph?
no. Let me break it out to you. I'm a numbers guy, right? So I understand how me myself stack up to the rest of the people that's in my demographic, right? So if I go out right now in Atlanta and I go any place, ain't too many me's in that place. So therefore, the first 30 minutes, women are looking, right? At that 35th minute, all the attention come to me because I know what I'm bringing to like what I present and what I bring ain't these other dudes ain't bringing. So therefore, that's how it becomes. And so I'm a numbers guy. So when I was in the military, when I stack up myself between when I got my own place, I ain't got no kids, I got a nice car, I got all this other stuff going on, and whatever town that I'm living in, because in the Army, they put you in small towns. So therefore, you clean up. So therefore, I'm what Pookie and them driving and all that, and how they live with their mama and this and the third, I stack up different. So therefore, all the women in that town want to be with me. No different when I go out, all the women there, see all the fuck niggas in there, and they see a real nigga in there, all the women gonna come to me. I go home, who the fuck I want to see?
Sir, you tried to service them all like Auntie said you.
I'm just doing my community service, cuz.
This nigga, okay.
And I've been blessed ever since for it.
Yeah.
I've been blessed. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't judge people for whatever in that time frame of whenever they were 17, 18, 19, 20, whatever old that those women were, whatever they was going through. I can't judge you for that, whatever your mindset was at that moment. But I can deal with you in the now. And the now man is totally different. He's a grown-ass man, family man, got 4 kids, man, 2 dogs.
All right, what if in the now she was still popping that pussy on the handstand?
Oh, she's a throat mom.
Yes.
It
And then let's
throat goat.
she been
Throat guy.
yeah, left and right. Then she meets you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're the one.
I ain't tripping.
You still ain't true.
No.
Okay.
Because you gotta think, because if I'm single and she's single, oh, I'm doing my thing too.
I know.
So again, she not gonna judge me for, and again, my wife could have judged me because I told my old lady how many people I was with. Well, not how many people, but I told her, listen, I could fuck 2 women on the same day, and I'm giving myself away to all y'all ladies who I was dealing with back in the day. You feel me? But I was out here, y'all know, I was honest with y'all. I could fuck 2 women and I could fuck 2 women and not on one day, but not fucking the same 2 weeks. That's how many women I was dealing with, 7 days a week. I was fucking twice a day, at least twice a day, maybe 3 if we went out. Cause I'm gonna go home with something.
I see.
Cause the numbers don't lie.
You see it?
I seen it.
The numbers don't lie. I'm in Atlanta. I know what's going on. You feel me? So the ratio, I'm a numbers guy. The ratio is in my favor.
Yeah.
You did?
I did.
So when I go out, bitch, I'm gonna get the baddest bitch in the club every fucking time. And we going to the crib. Because when you come to my section, you're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna treat you like you supposed to be treated.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel some shit that you never felt before. Cause I'm a real nigga. I ain't pressed for nothing because I'm from South Florida. I come from number J-Lo's and Becky's, bitch. I don't give black girls didn't even fucking have a chance back in the day. Real shit.
Yeah.
Cause we come from where it's some tough motherfuckers in South Florida. It's beautiful women because we come from a melting pot. It's Jamaicans, the Dominicans, Jamaicans, Haitians, Puerto Rican, you name it, Trinidadians, you name
All
it.
of us out. He said something.
Haitian, everything.
Haitian.
You feel me? Beautiful, exotic women, bro, that we grew up around, that we see every day.
We love y'all, South Florida.
And look, and we even talking about the white girls that was tough.
Yeah. White girls are tough.
What?
Real tough.
My first, I lost my virginity to a Mexican, Jennifer Gonzalez. Okay, man.
Don't put the girl name on that one.
Edit that, brother. But Jennifer Gonzalez, cut that part out. You feel me? Hey, bitch, I was at a kissy at it. No, that's all I think. Cut all this. Hey, this the bloopers, cuz. This the bloopers part right here, though. But real shit.
Yeah.
My first was, I thought, I swear to God, I told myself when I was younger, I said, I'm gonna marry me a Dominican because I wanted somebody half black, half Spanish that can cook soul food and Spanish food. And they fine as hell. You did?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was hell bent on a Dominican, bro. I was gonna marry a Dominican. Hell bent. Till I got in the military. I went to Germany. Germany fucked me up. So I would meet American girls that was in the military, Air Force or Army, and then that's how I started loving black women.
Yeah.
Other than that, bro, shit. Give me a Becky or a Spanish girl every day, all day.
I just love pussy. I didn't really care.
I feel you,
I
bro.
didn't really care. I like what color it was attached.
I like the number.
As you can see, the two cousins, the two blood cousins, are some freaky ass.
Hey, our granddaddy, hey, it's not RJ, man.
I don't know about necessarily freaky. I just
Y'all always.
that part didn't really matter.
Y'all was on a different level with
You're a
it.
girl? Yep. You look good? Yep. Let's get it. I told you, fucking the what? Meet and beat.
Yeah.
That's why my alias was Jackson. Cause I'm gonna beat it, and the kid is not my son. That's just the way it was. Like, so again, so
You don't cut about 3-4 minutes of this though.
Yeah.
man, all this shit gonna be in there.
No.
Leave that shit in there, except the name. Man.
Yeah. Leave Jennifer Gonzalez. Jennifer getting beat up.
Like she married with like 4 kids. Like
That's what, a Mexican? Yeah. You told me you ain't never given no black guy.
oh yeah, bitch.
You done ruined it.
It's gonna be on Snap.
Ain't nothing.
My bad, Joe.
All right, you done fucked up.
Yeah, bro. I went down that rabbit hole.
Look, to kind of put this thing in a bow, right? So, body count is highly debated, right? Some people it really matters. Some people it doesn't. Some people was out there living crazy, like apparently me and Cuz. You have some people that were a little more timid, a little more conservative, reserved, or what have you. And we didn't get into the religious side of things, what causes people to or not to, and those types of things. So I want to make sure that we give an opportunity for, our community to chime in. So as y'all are watching this, man, make sure y'all put something in the comments, something that we may have missed, something you agree with, something you wholeheartedly disagree with.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you're a booty eater, go ahead and jump in.
They ain't gonna be able to say, but okay. That's not good.
I want to.
Get your ass out, you get your ass out.
What we gonna do is I'm gonna tag everybody in this one. Jill's finna be jumping.
Tell me.
He don't cut that out. So I
Oh shit.
Well,
Ain't nobody calling me talking about can they eat my
I always wanted light skinned nigga.
they gonna cut that out. We can cut that out.
Anyway,
To the bloopers.
America, it's been real. It's been an honor to be before you guys, man. Again, for my crew, this has been Real Spill, man. Y'all take it light.
Peace.
I can't see nobody stopping us. Yeah. We're unstoppable. Went through a whole lot of obstacles. I swear we did the impossible. Run up that paper, then fuck it up.